some of you got to start speaking to your situation. You got to stop crying over it. You got to stop wallowing in it. You got to start speaking over your situation. God knows the pain. He knows the death. He knows it. He witnessed it. It doesn't matter how long it was. Those dry bones have been dead a long time. God knows it. There was a lot of agony. There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of misery in the murder of all of those people. But you have to speak over your situation. And when God says you're seeing valley of dry bones, Ezekiel says, I prophesied as I was commanded. The Lord looks at Ezekiel. He says, can these bones live? And Ezekiel says, Lord, only you know. See, when God asks a question, he's not looking for information. He's looking for agreement. He wants you to agree with him. It's not a matter of you agreeing with yourself. It's about you agreeing with him. And when he says, I want you to prophesy life to these things. What? Ezekiel has never risen anybody from the dead yet. Ezekiel's never, and even if he did, they at least had skin. Ezekiel's never seen bones coming together and ligaments and tendons and connective tissue and skin coming upon them. And even when the skin came upon them, they looked like they were human beings, but they had no breath in them. They didn't have life. They were just puppets. They looked good. I mean, that would have been a miracle of itself. Trust me, if I prophesied over somebody and those bones started coming together and then I saw skin and stuff and organs and hearts and lungs and all this, I've been walking away like, you got that? 1,000 people just created. But what good is it with no breath? What good? And God says, now prophesy to the breath. He had to prophesy twice. So take a look, verse 7. I'm getting ahead of myself. So I prophesied as I was commanded. And as I prophesied, you got to speak over your situation. And if you don't know what to say, get around people who can prophesy with you over your situation. There was a noise, and behold, a rattling. Make a rattling sound. Come on, make a rattling sound. Not a rattlesnake sound. A rattling sound. Yeah, rattle. There's a noise. As I'm prophesying, there's a noise. There's a rattling. Ezekiel has no idea what's about to take place. There's a rattling, and here's what happened. Bones came together, bone to its bone. Something in the bones knew where they belonged, and they connected to the right bone. Something in the bone says, I'm not supposed to be connected to you. I got to be connected to you. And the bones came together. Bone to its bone. See, God's making some things come together in your life. He's making things that need to be connected. He's making some things come together in this church. That's what he's doing in this season. He's putting bone to its bone together. And you know, when the bones go together in the wrong order, it don't look pretty. It looks like when you were a child and you were playing with Mr. Potato Head. And some of you put yourself together like this. It don't look good. It ain't right. It doesn't fit.